Hey guys, how you doing? Sports Handicapper Ron Raymond here from ParlayCalculator.com with a briefing today, or a short description on how to use the Parlay Calculator here at ParlayCalculator.com. So the first thing you need to do is obviously go to the website, ParlayCalculator.com, and then once you get here, you're going to see where the calculator is in the middle of the page. And what you want to do, now depending on the number of bets you're going to make, so let's say we're doing a 3 or 4 team parlay today, and one of the parlays is paying, say, minus 110. So if you're playing NBA and you got like -3 or +3, and you'll notice most sportsbook, beside the spread, they're going to put the money line, right? So -3 and then parenthesis, you'll see like -110, or you might see 120 depending on the lines. In fact, depending on what sportsbooks you're using, they'll use different money lines. So just for this purpose of this video, let's say we are wagering on basketball and hockey just for today. Today is March 23rd, so NBA and NHL are going. So let's say we got the a basketball team, which is -3, -110. On a hockey line, let's say we're going to play a team that's a favorite, -170. And another spread of -110. Let's say we got an underdog of +5, -110. And let's play an underdog in hockey that is +140. Now, the way it works here, you see enter the money line of your plays. So if you're betting favorites in, say, baseball or hockey, you got to put a minus, and also with the spread, you got to put a minus. But if you're betting underdogs, then you just leave it blank. You just put in the number. And now what you do is you set the amount. So let's say we wager $50, and at the bottom here, you're going to write, click on calculate. So hit calculate, and if you're playing this 14 parlay, so -110, -170, -110, and then +140, and you're wagering $50, the total payout is $644.62. Now, let's say you want to calculate another wager, so you just hit the reset all button, and everything goes back to 0, so all the values go back to 0. And let's say we're going to bet all NBA games, and every NBA game is -110, and this one here is -120. This one here, let's say it's a total, and it's +100, so we're going to go 100. Because it's plus, you don't need to put the plus. And let's say here, we got another underdog in hockey, that's say 200. And this time we're going to put in a wager of $100, and we're going to calculate it. And this one here is going to pay $2,000. Now, anytime you change any of these values, so let's say I take out the minus here, and now I say recalculate. Now you see how the parlay payout total changes, right? Now it's $24.20. And if you want to reset it, and here also this is a nice little what do you call it? This nice feature here at the website at ParlayCalculator.com is you go in here, and let's say you're on a mobile device and you don't have your keypad. You can just click the arrows button going up, and let's say I got +110. Now this one here will be a minus on the left side. So let's say we have -110, and let's say this is an underdog of +120, and we're going to go +120, and this here is a -200. So we're going to go -200 for this one here, and then we're going to put a wager here, and see the arrow, you can it goes by 5 increments of 5. So let's say we got $100 on this wager. And let's say we hit calculate, and this one here will pay $1,223, and that is on these 4 wagers. Now, the number of odds you can put is 10. That's the maximum you can use, and the minimum obviously is a 2-teamer, right? Because if in order to be a parlay, it can't be a single bet. It has to be 2 or more. And most sportsbook will cater to 8 to 10. Some will do 15, depending where you are wagering at. And if you want to know more about what is a parlay calculator, we have a bit of a description at the bottom here. How much does it pay, and how do you win in a parlay? And what is a parlay? Parlay is 2 or more teams or totals can be combined to make one wager. And this is all the information that we have here at ParlayCalculator.com. But as you see, it's pretty simple the way to calculate a parlay wager. And if you're interested in using this, obviously it's free. All you got to do is go to ParlayCalculator.com, enter in your values of your wager, and then put in the total amount. And there you go. You calculate it, and that's how much that parlay will pay out. hopefully you found this informative, and give it a test drive right here at parlaycalculator.com. Cheers.